Hello and welcome to this part 47 of the Arduboy dev stream. So today we'll continue to develop our level editor. I guess a small video today. I don't have that much time. I didn't do any change during outside of the stream, so we can just continue where we were before. Alright, so the first thing I want to do is to actually place the spike at the correct position, the item at the correct position. For this I will need the camera position also. So I think it's here. And here I need to give the camera coordinate here. Item. So that will be so we need to remove the camera, and I think the camera is in level coordinate. So I think I need to translate in world coordinate. So let's write this. So that will be camera X times the width of the, or I can just, maybe I can just give the correct value directly here. This is the, how do I put the screen, blah blah blah. Actually I don't have a variable for the sprite size, so maybe we can do that. Wall sprite width, so it's 8. Sorry about that. And wall sprite 8. It's also 8. So I will fix this by the way. At the same time. So yeah, I can just give it directly. I can write it here. Camera white world. Camera X world. Camera X time with yeah, and then here I can just replace it. So yeah, I was saying we can just remove the X and Y by the camera world position before multiplying by the pixel size. Okay, let's try that. So yeah, now if I move, the spike are moving also. Alright, so that's good news. Okay, so next we should implement the maybe the selection or maybe how to place the spike. So I will commit that first, I think. So fix the item position drawing. Yeah, I didn't change this. I don't want to change this. Let's revert. Okay, so yeah, this one and this one. Okay. Okay, so so I guess I will do something similar to the wall sprite. Let's go to the designer. So this is the sprite for the walls, and maybe we need to have also various buttons for the or sprite for the different items that you want to place. So I'm not sure. I think I will split again this panel, and yeah, I can split again this panel. So let's unfill this first. And then this is, yeah, panel 1, and we can add another split container. This time I want it to be vertical. For a horizontal splitter, I move the image inside this one. I can dock. Wait a minute. Let's select it here. Split container. Okay. So let's rename it. So split container, wall, and items. Okay, I move this. Split container, wall, and items. I will dock it. And then this, I can also dock it now. Where's the dock? Yeah. Okay, and here I also want to be 3D. Wall and item, and appearance, border style, 3D. Okay. All right. So this one, menu strip main, that should be better, I think. And I guess we will need also another image, and where I can place all the items, or we can add some button. I have no idea what is the easiest one and the fastest one. Yeah, let's continue with the same logic. Picture box, here, and let's rename it. So that will be picture box items. Okay, and let's dock it. All right, we are good to go. So yeah, we have our new panel for the items. That's great. So here we should fill it. Redraw the level, redraw sprite toolbox. I will rename that wall sprite toolbox, and I think we can have the same for the item toolbox. So redraw items sprite toolbox. Then we can have a selected item. X, selected item Y. All right, so I think I would just we can ask our image provider to create the image of all the sprites just one time, and then we can draw that. So get items sprite image, and then so this is the picture box items. We should rename the picture box sprite by picture box wall, otherwise that will be a bit strange. Let's rename this picture box wall, or picture box wall sprite. Yeah, that's better. And this is picture box items. Okay, and then we just draw it. And we should also draw the lines and the selected sprite and set. So it's very similar function, but it's not the same picture box. So this is the picture box items. We could create a function and give some parameters like how many lines you want and stuff like that, but I'm kind of lazy. I'm trying to do the best code I can for the editor. I just want something that works, because the goal is to make the game on the Arduboy. All right, so I don't know how many item we will put in the image. We'll see that later. yeah, I can do the same for now. So that's the selected item. And we just have to write this function. Picture box item, yeah. Okay, so let's go to the image provider. Okay, so I will make assembly of different image. So I think I can place each item in. Well, the enemies are 12. So let's say 16 by 16. So yeah, for now we'll just do 4 of them. And then I can draw into there's a lot of drawing, yeah? Because I just want to reuse all the image we have in our game. So that's why there's a lot of draw image in C#. I can just call this one. Draw all the items in a grid. So so I want the I can draw all of them, the 3 spike actually. Or should we just draw one and have a function to mirror it? Yeah, maybe, because we also need to mirror the arrow launcher, and I'm not sure if we need to mirror other items. So yeah, we'll probably just draw the horizontal one and the vertical one. So and well, let's use a source and death rectangle. It's better to no, actually I just want to yeah, do I want to zoom it? Yeah, probably, otherwise it will be too small. can just maybe give a destination. Oh yeah, X, Y with, okay, yeah, we'll just do that. So let's declare a variable int item size. We'll just use the same, use a square. Maybe, yeah, maybe. So 16. Okay, and we will draw the other one, the vertical one. Like not mirrored here, and we should return the image, the sprite. Okay, let's rename that sprite toolbox. No, maybe item sprite image. Just rename that. Sprite image. All right, let's check. There is error. Where? Where's the error? Here, GC. Ref, I guess. Okay. We didn't call a function to draw the toolbox of items, so in the main form, at least in the beginning. Okay, so we have our sprite, which is too large. That's strange. Okay. That's very strange. We should also clear, let's clear the background. In black. So this one is like 3x8, and I want to draw it into 1616. Yes, yeah, but I only asked for 32. Yeah, it's just the line that I drew is not 32 by 32, so item sprite, so we can just here increase, so it's 2 by 8. Okay, yeah, we have our spike, heavily deform. Maybe we can just add some like few pixels around 1 or 2. That would be better. So or is our image provider? It's here, sorry. Decrease the item size to leave a margin. Okay, so we have our margin here. That's quite good. So now we can handle the a button for choosing the item, for picking the item, just like this one. But actually, what I want is to only have one selected. So otherwise, we will have some issue to place item or to place wall. So it's either we select a wall or we select an item to place them. So we have to handle that in the main form. I guess this one is from, yeah, just close it. Okay, so we have our current selected sprite ID. I think I should rename that one also into wall. Or should we use the same? And where is it used? When we place it here. So maybe we should just use that one. Yeah. Okay. And so in the mouse click, okay, yeah, we can just select the picture box ID. We will also do the same for the other picture box. Mouse click. Okay. And it will be about the same logic, but this time we need to, the sprite ID, we need to add 16, which are the first 16 wall idea. And then this one we can check here when we click on the level if this is a wall or an item that we are editing. Yeah. Else to do. And then anyway we have to redraw the level. So here or here, what is the problem? I choose the wrong event handler. Sorry, it's the mouse click that I want. Mouse click, mouse, which event? I forgot which event I used. Mouse click, yeah, mouse click. Mouse click is this one. Okay, mouse click. Okay, so mouse click I said 16. Alright. What happened? Into byte. Yeah, yes you can. Okay, so okay, 16. Okay, that's good. And then we should actually redraw both the two toolboxes, because if we switch the if we click on top or on bottom, we cannot draw two selected square. So we will call both function item toolbox here and here. So then here we should probably we can give negative number. Or let's check. Or we can just check the sprite ID. This one is here. Just use here. Yeah, that's fine. You can just give -1 for this. So if we click on the wall sprite, we just give the valid sprite x and y. Otherwise, we and here for the item we just give invalid values. And here then we can just check if the value are valid. Otherwise we don't draw it. Okay, let's try that. There's some error here. Yeah, it's not the same variable name. So okay, if I click here and if I click here, it deselect here. Yeah, we have a small issue at the beginning, but okay, I can click here, nice. If I click here, okay, and if I click here, then it doesn't work anymore. Okay, that's cool. We just need to give invalid value here at the beginning. And okay, and the last thing I want to do also is to the size change when we increase change the size of the item to rescale it. And retro sprite toolbox. Yeah. Okay, let's do that. So event size change. Size change. And oh no, I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that, sorry. Hey, no. What happened? Picture box 7 most picture box side. What? I just. What did I do? This one 0. This one mouse click for a picture box item. Picture box sprite. Aye. Which one is it? Ah, I break it. Yes. Undo. Picture box. Okay, yeah. Okay. Picture box item mostly. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so let's commit this. I think this works. Okay. Okay. Let's commit this. Okay, so create an image for containing all the items for the toolbox. Okay, the main has changed a bit. Just check if we need to draw the selected one. This is the redraw, and yes, the mouse click. Oh, we don't need that. Let's remove it. Yeah, I know what is missing. It's the stretch level. That's what I wanted to do. Let's do it before committing. So actually this one is the size mouse stretch image. So here I want the stretch image also. Okay, let's try again. Yeah, that's what I want. Okay. Let's commit. Finally. So yeah, here. And this is okay. And yes, here we will just do it now after the commit, and the designer has changed. Create an image containing all the items for the toolbox, and all the event when clicking on the item toolbox. Alright, so let's continue now to handle the event for clicking on the level here. So obviously we will add basically so for the wall we can just click and just replace, because the wall the wall ID key. There can only be one wall ID per cell in the grid. But for the items, they can freely be placed, and at the pixel resolution. So that means we need to be able to add a new item, but also to select an item and move it, and probably delete it. So that means we should check if first we should check if we are clicking on an existing item, or if we are just adding it. If we are not, then that means we can add a new one. Yeah, so I think the else is a little bit more complicated. So I can ask the map if there is an item at this the specified position. I can just item under mouse. So get item at, and then I give the mouse position. And the mouse position should be in which coordinate? In pixel coordinate, but the game pixel coordinate. So that means we need to translate okay, from the mouse coordinate to this. So I guess I just need the pixel size, right? So it's E location X divided by pixel size. And same for Y. And then if we have an item under mouse, so it's not null, then we can probably select it. I don't know, do something. Otherwise, we should add a new one. If there is not, we should add a new one. So currently the selection, I don't know. We will do the selection a bit later. So let's reverse this test. If it's null, we can just add a new item, and new item can be the current sprite selected ID, but probably minus 16. And this could be casted into the enum of the map. Map data. Oh no, it's in the item, sorry. Items and type. Yeah. Okay, so we have two functions to write. This one, get item at, and add. We'll call it add item. Okay. Let's write this one first. So it's in the map. Okay, map edition maybe. public items. So just x, y, and we'll just iterate on all the item for each item in m items. Okay. If then we return the item. Else we will just return null. We need to write a function to check if it's inside. We'll do that later. Want to write now the other one. Map data. Void add item. So depending on the type, we can no, yeah, we don't have different classes, so this is just m item add new the items item. I need coordinate also. Item type x and y. Okay, new item xy. What happened? Okay, yeah, we need the x and y. So I guess here we can just compute it one time. So item x and item y. Okay, so we can give those parameter to the add item. All right, so let's finish the function to test. The coordinate of the item is right now it's private. And also the size depends on the sprite, so it's better to write a function inside the item for testing that. Is at x y, or I would say under. Okay, so let's call this function if my item is under x and y, then I can return it. Alright, so let's write it here. Return, so x should be greater than or equal than mx, and sorry for the noise, and x should be less than mx plus the size, sprite width, and same for y. So y, my, y. So maybe if there is two sprites at the same position, we may have trouble to select the one we want, but we can improve that by maybe cycling on all the items at the same position, and I think that's a good way to handling this addition problem. I have error, new item type, mirror, the mirror flag. Yep, I need to add the mirror flag. So it's mirrored. Alright, and then in the main form, right now we'll just hardcode it just for testing. Alright, so if I select this and this, oh, it seems that it works. I can place a spike. I place vertical spike, not horizontal one, but yeah. By the way, yes, we draw the two spike at the same position. That's why. If I selection and okay, I crash if I choose this one. But it's a good start. So let's fix some stuff in the image provider. The item sprite. So this one should be item size. And actually it's vertical, so yeah, doesn't matter. Yes, it matters for the okay. No. Okay, so we have horizontal and vertical, but I don't have the correct sprite ID here, the sprite here in the tools. Get wall sprite. Yes, no, it's not the wall sprite image that I want, it's the vertical or horizontal. This is vertical, so I want the horizontal. Horizontal. We still have is left. But the horizontal doesn't need to be mirror, so Okay. Yep. And this one. I want to select this one. Okay. Cool. Okay, so let's commit this. And I think we will stop here. So we just remove the flag here, which is unnecessary for the horizontal spike. Fix the bug here. Place at the different position. Okay, fix the item toolbox image. And then here we have our is under function, and here in the main form we start to implement the placement of item, and here we have the two functions to get the item or add the item. Okay, so implement the placement of spike on the level. All right. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy it. I'm trying to rush actually to finish this editor, because I think it's less interesting than developing the game, but it's quite important too. So yeah, maybe I will implement more features outside of the stream, and then I can speed up a little bit. Yeah, just please tell me in comment below if you like it, if you want to see also the development of the editor, or if you want to focus more on the game itself. And I hope to see you in the next video. So bye bye.